All right, so this is the ultimate Grand Rapids food guide. I am here downtown at Studio Park, right downtown Grand Rapids, and I want to talk about the food scene. I normally stay away from talking all about the food here, even though we have some great restaurants, some cool places to eat, and I'm going to direct you into some of the places that you're really going to want to enjoy that are out here. A lot of great places. There's Leo's Coney Islands right near me. We have 123 right behind me. Some great restaurants that you're not going to want to miss out on. And it's coming up right now. For Thanks for doing Sights to See, this is Live Great TV, and I am the official host to Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn Greathouse. Hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area or what it's like to live, work, and have fun out here in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, at least hit the like button so you don't miss out on all the brand new videos that I put out each and every week because I'm really passionate about putting these videos out for you so you know what it's like to live, work, and have fun out here in West Michigan. So with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, I want to talk about five different categories. And the first category is my personal favorite, and it's going to be brunch. How's the brunch scene? A lot of people really love brunch, they look forward to it. So I'm going to give you the rundown on my personal experience and what I like that's out here in the Grand Rapids area. All right, I'll give you my top three restaurants in Grand Rapids, and the top three are going to be for brunch. All right, number three is going to be Anna's House. Anna's House is one of the best places to have breakfast or brunch right in the Grand Rapids area. So they even have some on the east side of Michigan. I know the original ones out on Plainfield Avenue. They have one in Byron Center. They have one in Holland. They have one in they have a few in Grand Rapids, one in Granville. And if you ask anyone out in West Michigan where a good place to get brunch is, Anna's House is going to be high on the list and is number three on the list of the best places for brunch in Grand Rapids. All right, number two on the list for my personal favorite is going to be Cherie Inn. Now, Cherie Inn is out in Cherry Street, which is closer to the East Town area. And there's actually some really great breakfast spots in East Town near the East Grand Rapids area. And I think Cherie Inn is just has a really small town feel and you get like a quaint experience. It's like a boutique restaurant where you walk in, it's usually packed out. They have some great coffee, they have some great food, some great things on the menu, and they change it up from time to time. And so as I go to Cherie Inn, it's kind of like a treat. A notable mention that I'm not going to forget is going to be the Commons, which is not far from Cherie Inn. The Commons is kind of like this hidden gem where you can get some of the best brunch in town. You walk in, and it's like you're in a time warp. It's like a 70s type feel in there, and some of the breakfast that they have there is absolutely phenomenal. So make sure you go check out the Commons if that's where you're thinking you want to get some brunch. All right, last but not least, and number one on the list for brunch spots is going to be Wolfgangs. I love Wolfgangs. Cafe Wolfgang in the morning on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning when you're going to get some brunch is an awesome treat. Ever since I've gone there for the first time, it's been one of my favorite places to get brunch. And I really love the skillets there. I love they have some really good cinnamon rolls. And overall, it's just a good family friendly vibe. It's like you feel so included there. You know, you usually get on a wait once you're there on the weekend, but at the same time, it's so worth the wait. Right in the heart of East Town, and I think you're really get a kick out of Wolfgang's whenever you go to visit. Okay, second category is going to be some international eats. I know a lot of ethnic people, a lot of people who are going to get something a little different, some outside the box, something that they're not normally used to. All right, and so number three on the list for me is going to be Rome. Okay, so one thing about Rome, the restaurant is a blend of all sorts of different cultures and they make the food really, really good. You'd think that if they're making different cultures of food that they might not do it right, but the thing about Rome is it's right downtown, right near DeVos place on Monroe, and you get the treat. So some, whether it's from Africa or whether it's from India, no matter where it's from, the food tastes genuine, authentic, and I actually have a really, really great time every time I go there. So make sure you check out Rome, which is number 3 on my international list. All right, number 2 on my international list is going to be Maru Sushi. Some of the best sushi in town. They have a dragon roll that's out of this world. I like to get the shishito peppers. They're just perfect. They're not too spicy, not too sweet. They're hot. They're awesome. So make sure you check out Maru if you really want some good sushi and you really want some good Asian cuisine. You're really going to get a kick out of it. And make sure you're prepared for the line that's out the door. Okay, number 1 on the list of international eats is gonna be Sovengard. So Sovengard is like a I think it's German, but someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but it's definitely European. And when you go out there, you have a nice beer garden that's out there. They have a really cool layout. They just got a new location that is right off of Bridge Street, and it's absolutely awesome. Some of the best fries and burgers that you'll get is, I think their chicken sandwich that I had there was really, really good. Some great drinks, cool vibes, and Sovengard is number 1 on my international list that you must check out. So check out Sovengard. Shout out to you guys. You guys are doing an awesome job. Third category is going to be date night restaurants. These are some awesome choices that you're going to take your loved one, your significant other, your hubby, your wife, whoever it is. You're going to have a great time going to these restaurants in the Grand Rapids area. Okay, number 3 on the list is going to be Rockwell Republic. Rockwell's Republic has a cool vibe. There's just some nice music, modern music that's there. Some great drinks. They have drink specials and food deals all the time. So no matter what day you go, you're probably gonna catch a good special. So if you're going on a date night on Tuesday or Wednesday night or Thursday night for half off martinis, you're gonna have an awesome time. And not to forget to mention that the food is excellent. I've had one of the best steaks that I've ever had there. Their brunch is also really good. Some of their sushi is phenomenal. Their appetizers are out of this world. So number 3, Rockwell's Republic is going to be a great spot to check out in the Grand Rapids area. All right, number 2 on the list for date night opportunities is, I'm gonna have to give it to Donkey. Donkey, the restaurant, is so good. It's some of the best Mexican food in Grand Rapids. If you ask anyone about Donkey, Taqueria, it's an awesome place to get to have a date night, go for margaritas. You can walk right downtown Grand Rapids. You can go get drinks at Winchester, enjoy yourself right up and down that strip there. There's plenty of places to go get dessert. Just enjoy yourself for a great night out, fun night, and a lot of things going on at the Wealthy Theater if you're nearby. Hancock's another great place. There's some really cool restaurants right up Wealthy Street that you really get to enjoy. But going to Donkey, getting that authentic Mexican experience, there's nothing like it. If you're going there, make sure you have the quesadilla. It's awesome. Make sure you check that out. All right, so we're getting to number 1 on the date night list, and this one, I don't think anybody's gonna contest what I'm saying, and that's gonna be Butcher's Union. Butcher's Union is a real treat. They have some of the best dishes in Grand Rapids. The owners just opened up a new restaurant called Gin Gin's, which is similar in the aesthetic, just like a high quality experience. You're not gonna break the bank by going there. Some of the best whiskeys, some of the best restaurants that you're gonna have a good time, guaranteed. And the food is always on point. I don't think I've ever gone to Butcher's Union and had a bad meal. If you've been to Butcher's Union, send me a comment because I definitely know that that's a real treat for people who are going on a date night. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the family favorites. The family overall, every occasion you can go in there any time of day, any time of night, and just have a great experience. And number 3 on that list is going to be Big E's. All right, now Big E's is a sports bar and grill that is very family friendly, and it has a lot of great items on the menu. Overall, it's just easy to eat. Just go in there. It's like surefire. You're gonna get a good meal, have some drinks, maybe watch the game, a few different games that are on TV. You're gonna get to enjoy yourself, and I think the ambiance of going to Big E's is a really great experience. So no matter where you are in town, if you're near the Beltline or if you're right downtown Grand Rapids off Monroe, you can go to Big E's. There's even one in Holland. You're gonna have a great experience. So make sure you check out Big E's, which is not just a sports bar. It's an awesome experience. All right, 2 other sports bars you might want to check out that go along with that are notable mentions are Uccello's and Pepino. So if you really want a good experience, you want some good pizza, you want some good food, great appetizers at Uccello's. You're gonna have an awesome experience. I just wanted to put those in there because they're awesome restaurants as well. All right, number two is going to be Luna. Now, Luna restaurant is another Mexican restaurant, which personally is my favorite. I take my daughter there. She absolutely loves it. She loves getting the steak quesadilla. And then when they bring those chips out, they're just so good. So make sure if you're going to get some Mexican, you want some great margaritas, you want some great chips and salsa, and you really want a good meal as far as the tacos, which is really where their expertise is. Make sure you check out Luna Restaurant. It's amazing. They have one in downtown Grand Rapids, and they also have one that's out in Ada that just opened up within the last year. So make sure you check those restaurants out. You're really going to have a great time. Okay, number one on the list is going to be Mitten Brewing Company. This is another great place to get food in regards to having your pizza. You're getting really good beer because they make their own craft beer at Mitten Brewing Company. The ambiance is really great because they have baseball themed restaurant. So when you go in, you get to see a lot of older artifacts. They have an upstairs loft. It used to be an old fire apartment building that they turned into a pizza restaurant. And it's an absolute great experience. You get the pizza flight. You got to make sure you check out the pizza flight because the pizza flight is one of the real highlights of going to Mitten Brewing Company. So I put them as number one on the list as far as family friendly. There are some other contenders. Reach out to me if you have any other questions on some good restaurants. I'm happy to help. Okay, the last category is going to be dessert restaurants. Now, you really want to pay attention to this if you love dessert. Now, one of my personal favorites for dessert is going to be froyo. I love froyo. I don't know what it is. I just like having froyo. It's a great experience. You get to put all the toppings you want on there and make it exactly the way that you want it. And one of the best places is going to be Spoon Liquors, which is right downtown, right near Maru Center. And there's another one in the East Town area where you can get froyo, put all the toppings that you want on there, and you're gonna have absolutely a great experience. You're in, you're out, you get all the fudge, you get the marshmallows, you get the whipped cream, you get everything you want on it, and it's an absolutely awesome experience that you're not gonna want to miss out on. All right, number two on the list is going to be Cake Bakery, which is a place that is known for their cupcakes. They're so good, and you're not going to want to miss out on them. Known for their custom cupcakes and rotating seasonal flavors, and their build your own cupcake option, it's perfect for trying something new and totally unique. So make sure you follow their Instagram and catch flash sales such as Cupcake Friday and get there early for the best selection. Now, the last place I want to make a recommendation on is going to be Love's Ice Cream. Now, the cool thing about Love's Ice Cream is that they have a vegan option and they have some dairy-free options that are all local. These are great options for people who just have stomach issues, because sometimes if I have too much dairy, it doesn't sit right. Or if they just really want a vegan option, or they just want to have some variety in regards to what they're having and be able to support local. So it's a huge benefit to the restaurant. Shout out to Love's Ice Cream. You can even go to Bridge Street Market or go to some of the local supermarkets to get their ice cream, which is already in containers. So it's a really good experience whenever you're going to check out Love's Ice Cream. Their headquarters or their main place is going to be right beyond here at the downtown market. Located in the downtown market, this is a spot that serves homemade ice cream, organic ice cream with unique flavors like lavender blueberry. For a real treat, try the affogato, ice cream topped with espresso. And just a little insider tip, go there on Thursday afternoon for the buy one, get one. So you're really gonna love it, and it's the perfect treat if you want to go out just to get some ice cream or have a date night or do something fun. Make sure you go on Thursday and check them out on Instagram. All right, that's it. That's my GR food guide for 2024. I'm happy to get this information out for you. So if you're considering moving to the Grand Rapids area, you've heard about it, you've seen some of my videos, send me a like, send me a comment, let me know who you are. I'm happy to help. And I really love connecting with you guys as you check the channel out. So again, for things to do and sights to see, this is Live Great TV, and I'm the official host of Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Von Greathouse. Until next time, we will see you on the next video.